10 sci-fi movies that actually have a good story. While some sci-fi movies focus on special effects or an A-list cast, other science fiction projects boast a genuinely good story. Different trends help movie genres rise and fall over time, but certain types of cinema have proven to be perennial crowd pleasers. Science fiction is one of these genres with an established track record of sustained success. Despite the genre's accomplishments, sci-fi remains a challenging form of storytelling given its almost unlimited possibilities. However, science fiction filmmakers can use the form to explore new and engaging ideas. Number 10. Children of Men. Alfonso Cuarón is a visionary director with an enviable filmography that includes Gravity, Roma, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. One of his greatest hits was Children of Men, chronicling a dire post-apocalyptic story wherein fertility slowly dwindles the Earth's population. When one woman becomes pregnant, the world's forces converge on her and her protector, Clive Owen's Theo Farron. Children of Men excels in illustrating the grim details that make up this dystopia. The movie presents this purgatory with a grounded level of realism, conveyed in such great detail that the audience will quickly forget the movie immerses them in a science fiction film. It simply feels real. Number 9. Edge of Tomorrow. The mega-wattage of Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt's star power gives Edge of Tomorrow a healthy boost compared to other sci-fi action romps. Still, the movie's primary selling point is its wild subversion of the Groundhog Day time loop formula. Edge of Tomorrow finds Earth under attack by a race of extremely fast and deadly extraterrestrials. Tom Cruise's Major Willem Cage is stuck reliving the same battle every time he perishes. The film leans into a video game mentality as Cruise's character goes from overwhelmed to overpowered, gradually learning from his in-battle mistakes. Eventually, Cage becomes an apex soldier uniquely trained to defeat this alien threat. Number 8. The Martian. The Martian presents a patient struggle for survival in an alien world. Ridley Scott has helped evolve the cultural standing of the science fiction genre countless times through classics like Alien and Blade Runner. The Martian marked both a return to the genre and a return to form for the British auteur. Scott creates a grounded but still fantastical story by emphasizing the science in science fiction. The Martian establishes genuine stakes once Matt Damon's beleaguered astronaut, Mark Watney, finds himself stranded alone on Mars with limited resources. Watney's precarious mission to survive, combined with a frequently tranquil existence on Mars, produces a beautiful and tonally unique sci-fi film. Number 7. Interstellar. Interstellar is a stunning display of space and humanity. Following The Dark Knight and Inception, Christopher Nolan has become widely regarded as one of the most talented modern directors. Today, any Nolan film becomes event cinema, and Interstellar is one of the auteur's most passionate and beautiful projects. When dwindling resources on Earth push NASA scientists to turn to volatile wormholes as their best solution for the relocation and repopulation of humanity, Interstellar examines an arduous struggle to save humankind. Still, the movie becomes an insightful, emotional story about life that rivals one of its primary influences, 2001: A Space Odyssey. The film is a remarkable mix of ideas and images, all held together by an A-list cast. Number 6. Dune. Dune throws its audience into a generational hero's journey that lasts millennia. Frank Herbert's Dune is a totemic science fiction book series that many considered impossible to do justice on the big screen. Both critics and audiences largely considered even David Lynch's 1984 adaptation unsuccessful. But Denis Villeneuve's blockbuster take on the franchise proved the skeptics wrong. Dune details the hero's journey of Paul Atreides as he reluctantly accepts his fate as a foreign planet's savior. Nevertheless, Dune's narrative is significantly greater than one man's adventures. With a sequel already in the works and 9 novels to draw from, Dune has endless more lore to explore. This breadth of the story makes Villeneuve's film feel like just the beginning of something much more significant. Number 5. Ex Machina. Ex Machina questions the true nature of man versus machine. Before entering the world of directing, cinephiles knew Alex Garland primarily as a writer who, in addition to several novels, penned the scripts for Sunshine, 28 Days Later, and The Beach. In 2014, Garland made his directorial debut with Ex Machina, an instant classic in the science fiction genre. Ex Machina tells the story of a young programmer, Caleb, who's selected in a company-wide lottery to participate in a top-secret experiment. Caleb joins the corporation's reclusive CEO, Nathan, at his remote mountainside compound. There, Caleb helps Nathan evaluate the human qualities of advanced artificial intelligence, Ava, housed inside a beautiful robot woman's body. The tests Caleb runs on Ava open significant questions about humanity and what it means to be a person. Number 4. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is a Shakespearean tale. In 2011, Fox rebooted its hallowed Planet of the Apes franchise with Rupert Wyatt's Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The movie was a hit, and the studio quickly greenlit a sequel with director Matt Reeves. While Rise focused primarily on James Franco's human character, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes split screen time evenly between humans and apes, developing its ape characters arguably even better than its human ones. In Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Caesar, the ape's leader, must grapple with a fragile harmony between humans and apes while trying to quell a potential coup at the hands of his close confidant, Koba. What transpires is a Shakespearean tale of tragedy and the tenuousness of peace in times of strife. With Reeves at the helm, Dawn pairs stunning visuals with its powerful story. Number 3. Wall-E. By 2008, Pixar had cemented itself as one of the world's most critically and commercially successful movie studios. Despite this prosperity, the idea of Wall-E, which features a primarily dialogue-free script, was considered daring at the time. The movie uses its animated format to create arresting visuals that reveal a fully formed narrative without requiring extraneous dialogue. Wall-E tells the tale of its titular waste-collecting robot, who lives on an abandoned Earth that humans have left covered in trash. Wall-E's mundane existence is thrown into chaos when he meets a female robot, Eve, and falls in love. His journey to follow Eve leads Wall-E to help save what's left of humankind. Number 2. District 9. District 9 is an action-packed sci-fi allegory. Few science fiction filmmakers have announced their presence on the scene as emphatically as Neil Blomkamp did with this feature-length directorial debut, District 9. The film takes place in current-day Johannesburg, South Africa, where aliens had landed 20 years prior. In those 20 years, the South African government established a refugee camp called District 9, serving as an allegory for South Africa's long history with apartheid. District 9 shows how this refugee camp has deteriorated into a slum in the past 20 years, with the aliens living in squalor and subjected to constant exploitation. The government enlists a defense corporation to evict the prawns and move them to a new encampment. But when the employee leading the eviction touches an alien fluid, he must team up with the species he deplores to help him. Number 1. Ad Astra. Ad Astra takes audiences on an emotional journey through space. Like Wall-E, Ad Astra portrays an Earth humankind has ravaged with its obsession with consumption and capitalism. And this collective greed has extended beyond our world's atmosphere in the movie. Humans have established a colony on the moon containing all the trappings of modern capitalism, including a subway and a casino. Ad Astra follows Brad Pitt's astronaut, Roy McBride, as he traverses through space on a mission to rescue his father, whom he long believed dead after abandoning his family. McBride's mission is to locate his father, hopefully saving humankind along the way. But the isolation of space forces Roy to confront his relationships and his struggle to remain present. Ultimately, Ad Astra is more about humans' propensity to alienate themselves from one another than about alien life forms. I appreciate your support and feedback, and I'm always looking for ways to improve and create content that you enjoy. So if you have any suggestions or requests for future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this.